Welcome. Recently, we have seen that the questions related to fallacy are a little tricky. Tricky in the sense that if you know the concept, you will be able to answer it. But what is being asked is the Western fallacy concepts, right? So, the formal and the informal fallacies from the Western fallacies are being related to the Indian philosophical concept of Hetvabhas, which is the Indian logic fallacies, right? So the key idea is what thing in the Western philosophy and what kind of fallacy in the Indian philosophies actually relate. So there could be an example from a Western philosophy which is asked, and you might be asked to say which of the Indian Hetvabhas apply to it. Vice versa, you can have an example from Indian Hetvabhas or the Indian philosophy fallacy, and you would be asked to explain that which of the Western fallacy apply to it. Right? So the questions are really applicative. Now, what I have tried to do here is to do a quick summary of the Indian Hetvabhas with the Western fallacies, which one correlate to which. But if you are trying to do a mistake to rote memorize it, you won't be able to secure good marks. So what we will do is we'll start with each of these the five Indian Hetvabhas, and then we'll understand the exact replicas for the Western fallacies as we proceed. So very important, and we have seen recently that these kind of questions have increased when it comes to philosophy. So let's understand this one by one. So in the first section, we will understand about Savyabhichar, which is the irregular or the inconsistent hetu. Now hetu is the reason and sadhya is the conclusion, as we already know. Now if the reason does not lead to a conclusion, that is a hetu is not leading to a sadhya, which is the conclusion, this would be called as Savyabhichar or the irregular inconsistent hetu. However, if we try to find out the closest Western fallacy to it, it would be the fallacy of undistributed middle. It is also applied with hasty generalizations and accident. So all these three would have the same element. Now let me take an example for each of those. So under the Indian example, it says the hill has fire because it has smoke. Now smoke is a good example for reason, but it does not mean that always when there is a smoke there should be fire. So when I say hill has fire because it has a smoke, this is a Savyabhichar or a fallacy of undistributed middle. Now what is being asked with your recent examination pattern is, this is an Indian example, and with the Indian example you might be asked to say which Western fallacy apply to it, right? Now on the other hand, there can be a Western example where I say all dogs are mammals, all cats are mammals, and therefore all dogs are cats. Now this is actually an undistributed middle. So it is a fallacy of undistributed middle, but if we talk about the Indian philosophy, it applies to Savyabhichar. So very important to cross understand and relate what I am trying to say here. In the similar way, we'll be doing all the five fallacies for today, and we would be taking individual examples in each category. Now once you understand the concept and the example, there is no